was a young man. He had a show. You ask him questions.
Many questions.
You can tell him what to know. That's right.
Hey, how's it going? I'm doing well. I mean, I'm comfortable. That's what's important, right? I got my robe on. I don't know what quarantine etiquette is. I mean, I've been to a few Zoom meetings, and so far I haven't seen anybody in a robe yet, but I know it happens. So, speaking of Zoom, I'd like to thank you for taking time away from your busy virtual schedule to come and visit me. I've been on the internet just like everybody else. That's how we pass our time now, and I saw something today that really inspired me. I saw that good old Mike Tyson is coming out of retirement. And I saw him just punching stuff and talking about how the God of War had awakened his ego, however you say it. And I have to be honest, it inspired me to get up out of bed early today. I mean, before the crack of noon, and reach out. Because I know there are things that people need in this world. One of those things is answers. And that being said, I can't really compare myself to Mike Tyson. I mean, the main difference between the two of us is that I never actually retired. I would consider it more of a hiatus. Now, there were other things in life that came before the show. They were very important. Like I had to go watch a bunch of Star Wars and get married and buy a house and move to a couple different cities and watch more Star Wars. But, now that we're all in quarantine, it's easy to see the things that we missed the most, that were really important to us. And so I'm glad to be here to answer any questions you have. Unfortunately, my reserves are kind of low. I can't go out to a bar like I used to and ask people questions. So instead, I have to rely on the source that we all have been looking to now, and that's Google. Now, I say Google, you say Yahoo, I say tomato, you say potato. It's that sort of thing. But what I mean is people are going to the interwebs to find the important answers because they still have questions. They're there. They're burning inside. And so I looked on the interwebs and found the most important question that people want to know the answer to right now. This is a question that has been popular over the last year, but has spiked. It's a seasonal question, but like 5 million people have wanted to know the answer to this question, especially right now. It's very important to them. They see what they miss in their lives, and they want to know, when are the NBA playoffs? Okay, 2 things. 1, I only really watch NBA during the finals. Also baseball. 2, the last time I watched an NBA Finals game was Game 1 of the 2018 Finals, and that was a fiasco. So I decided I didn't really have any interest in watching anymore after that. So, when are the playoffs going to be coming back? Well, 5 million people that ask this question, don't hold your breath. If I were in charge, I'd say, let's wait as long as possible. Because this whole thing, playing without fans, A, that's dumb. B, you don't make any money. And C, A and B. I guess our sports are just going to have to come from other countries now. We need to stay away from each other so we don't get sick. But other countries somehow have handled it way better than us. So, we just need to watch South Korean basketball and Taiwanese baseball, and that'll be our World Series this year. We'll just, look, 2020 is a mulligan, you guys. I don't even feel like there's going to be good football. If there is, they'll probably have to stop in the middle of it because everybody's going to be sick. I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of up in the air, right? And so that's why I'm saying don't hold your breath because you'll die. Another question that was actually number 2 in 2019, but has moved to slot 4 under how to boil eggs. Which, I mean, okay, let's be honest also. Boiling eggs is kind of an art form and a science. You kind of have to really get it right because, like, do you bring the eggs to room temperature and then boil them, or just take them straight out of the fridge? I mean, if you're in England, you don't have to take them out of the fridge because you don't keep them in the fridge in the first place. But number 4 this year currently is how to take a screenshot. People want to know how to take a screenshot during this pandemic. So why don't they know? Well, I feel like these companies are letting us down because I've had to Google this same thing. In fact, I'm probably one of the ones that did it, and that's why it's so high. Because I got a new phone, and I'm like, how the heck do I take a screenshot on this thing? I don't know. I guess the internet knows because nobody told me. There's all these new buttons, and I even had to Google how to turn it off. I kept just holding down the big button, and Siri was like, what can I help you with? And I'm like, just shut up. Also, can we just address how abusive our relationships are with Siri and Alexa and all that kind of stuff? Like, when the robot uprising happens, I will probably be on the top of the list to be thrown in the pit or whatever they do, because I have just spoken to my phone and to my personal home thingies. I can't repeat any of it, first of all, but I guess it's all on record. They've been listening, so I'm screwed. So if I disappear after the uprising, you'll know. But anyway, I could go on. There are so many questions. The internet is just a plethora, a cornucopia, a bottomless pit, if you will, of things that people want to know. So I'll keep reaching and I'll keep trying. If there's anything you want to know, if something comes to your mind that you want me to answer for you, go ahead and leave a comment or shoot me a text. I don't know. I'm sure if you're watching this, you probably have my number. So thanks again for stopping by. Say hello to everyone in Zoom for me. Stay home, stay safe. I'll catch you on the flip. But like five many people